I'm gonna give you 3 things you need to focus on in order to get your back from this to this. This was me a few years ago when I was struggling to really build my back. But most importantly, I was struggling to feel it. And what I mean by that, it's a lot of you watching this right now have never really felt your back before while you're doing a workout. And for some, they still haven't. It's here and there to where they might feel it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, but to feel it consistently, it's never happened before. And that's what I wanna help you with. I wanna help you with A, feeling your back consistently, B, showing you exactly what to focus on in order to build your back so it can be bigger, thicker, and wider. But last but not least, the secrets that go into building a bigger back so you can sustain it for the rest of your life. Let's get into it. When it comes to building a bigger back, sometimes it's not form that's holding you back. Sometimes it's how you're pulling it. Meaning your form is good, but as soon as you get to here, you bend your wrist. So a lot of people sometimes actually do this, where they bend their wrist. And when you do that, you're taking away activation from your back and putting it all in those forearms. So let's say if you're doing back and you start feeling your forearms, that might be the reason why. And one thing I would highly suggest you do is just like have your friend or just put your phone somewhere and just record it and just see if you actually do that without necessarily thinking about it, because sometimes it just happens. And I want you to watch out for it. But let's say you're about to go into this exercise. You're gonna go into seated rows. First thing you wanna do is always keep your chest up, stretch, and as soon as you stretch, come up, squeeze through, and slow on the way back. I want you to do that for everything. Why? When it comes to back growth, the stretch is more important than the contraction. If you do that and your wrist doesn't bend, bro, you're gonna start feeling your back immediately. Because usually those are the 2 things that most people are doing wrong. And if they fix, completely change their game for them. And I'll even do you one better. I'll give you 3 exercises that I think you should solely focus on to build your back, and that helped me so much. Most important, I do till this day. Number 1, the lumbar row. This is when you take the weight, you come back, you go in a half split position, you put your hips at the end of the bench, hands down, fully stretched out, pause, and then from there on, drive it through, squeeze, 1, 2, slow on the release. And I promise you, you add this to your routine, it's going to transform your back gains. And you see again, how I'm coming back, and I'm slowing it down while holding it through, and I'm engaging this the entire time. Next up is a Smith machine row. Now, as you're doing a Smith machine row, I'm not looking for this, dude. Stop letting your whole body come up as you do a row. What I want you to do, knees bent, hips up. From there on, put yourself in this position to where it's more like a pendulum row, meaning you're keeping your torso, your upper body in a fixed position as you drive it through. Doing it this way will give you so much more growth. Most importantly, you'll have a lot more control and you'll be able to actually feel your back 10 times more. Oh my God. Just like that. I already feel it right off the bat. Because I've been doing it for so long now, it's a mind to muscle. And I want you to get the same feel. But to get the same feel, you have to learn to slow things down. So again, chest up, keep it fixed, drive it through, slow on the way down. Woo! Next up is the incline row, where the bench is in an incline position, your chest is up, feet out, driving it through, 1, 2, and this is more for your upper back. But again, you need everything from lower to middle to upper. Come up, squeeze it through, stretch, squeeze through. And if you add these 3 into your routine, I promise you, your back's gonna get bigger, it's gonna get thicker, you're gonna feel a lot more, but we're not done yet. I highly recommend you add these bad boys into your gym bag. Hand wraps, any kind, anyone, come in here, grab it through, because here's the thing, as you're doing your last few reps with single arm rows, one of the biggest things that usually happens is we lose our grip to where we can still get like 5 more, but our grip gives out usually before our back gives out. And that could be holding you back from the gains that you actually want. Because if you just had hand wraps and you got those last 5 and you felt your back a lot more, you got that engagement, you got those last few reps can bring you significant amount of growth. And usually those last few reps are the ones that really count. So incorporate hand wraps. Whether you're doing Smith machine row, whether you're doing barbell row, whether you're doing any back exercise, if you can incorporate hand wraps in them to ease the grip and put more attention towards your lats, towards your back, do it. These are a game changer. I remember I used to be the guy like, oh man, I'd rather just work on my grip. Until I realized I was just leaving gains on the table. I was just being stupid. Because here's the thing, your grip can only get so strong. but your back can get a lot stronger. And yes, your grip will get stronger over time, but not as fast as your back. So use hand wraps and take advantage of them. And last but not least, train back at least twice a week. And I'll give you my exact routine. My routine usually starts with chest and triceps on Monday, back and biceps on Tuesday. But guess what? I do back again on Friday. I do legs on Wednesday. I take off Thursday, and then on Friday I do chest and back, and I go balls to the wall with them. Now there is a difference between those two exercises. Meaning on Tuesday, I'm gonna do barbell rows. I'm gonna do single arm row, and I'm gonna do some pull out action, and I'm gonna do some pullovers. But on Friday, I'm gonna start with pull-ups. I'm gonna do more of the incline row. I'm gonna do more of the rear delt fly. So therefore, yes, I'm working these different muscle groups, but also I'm using a variety of exercises to focus on them, to target them, and to build the muscle. And once you take that phase and you do it for 4 to 6 weeks, that's going to explode your back, give you significant gains, because now there is actual focus on these muscle groups with variety, with control, but most importantly, you're incorporating hand wraps, no more struggling to grip it through, you're actually feeling it, you're actually engaging it, you're focusing on the stretch. And if you do these things, it will take your gains to a whole different level. Growing your back is not difficult. It shouldn't be. Now I promise you, if you apply these things I just told you in this video, it will dramatically change how you feel, what you do, most importantly, the results you're able to get. And I can't wait to hear from you a few months later, like, bro, you helped me get tremendous back gains. And I'm gonna be like, hell yeah. Cause it is possible, and I want you to see those results. So remember, apply everything I just told you in this video, and it will help you get significant back gains, grow bigger, grow faster, most importantly, be a lot more intentional within your workouts. And if you do these things while eating a lot of protein, because if you don't eat protein, none of this shit will matter. If you go home and you eat 0 grams of protein, bro, you can kiss those gains goodbye. So make sure you incorporate this with protein while eating your food, while eating enough, so therefore you can see the gains that you're looking for. But with that being said, I hope this video brought you tremendous value. Subscribe to your favorite natural coach, and remember to drop that like button. I'll see you later. Peace.